Hey everyone, Clarky here. Today we're back and today we are going through Zombies Replay Episode 5. Now as you know, I haven't done Zombies Replay in a while since Zombies Replay Episode 4 on the Race with Too Bad for Xbox. I know this was long waited and I still have Zombies Replay Episode 6, 7 and 8 to release, so there is that. In Zombies Replay Episode 5, I will be going through all the maps through Nat, Farot, Shiranuma and the Reese. Now this is just going to be myself, and how this is going to work is basically I just talk about World at War Zombies as a whole. So basically guys, every time we go through all the maps within one game, I will make a dedicated episode just talking about that game specifically for the game mode Zombies. In this case, we've done Zombies Replay Episode 1 on Nat, Episode 2 on Varrock, Episode 3 on Shiranuma, and Episode 4 on the Reese. Because we've done all those episodes, we're now just going to talk about World at War Zombies as a whole. So, Zombies Replay Episode 6, Kino to Toten, will probably release maybe tomorrow. I don't know, but if I can get it out tomorrow, then we're good. And then for Zombies Replay Episode 7, I might release that on Monday. And then Zombies Replay Episode 8 will probably be sometime after Wednesday, just due to the fact that on Tuesday I'm going to be hyping up the reveal for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. That will be a gameplay worldwide reveal on Wednesday. So yeah guys, but anyways, let's get right into it. So as you see, we're starting off with Nat, and before we head into this, I just want to give a big shout out to Too Bad for Xbox, Newbie Gaming and Expert Fusion. Those are the three people who have joined me this far for this series. Too Bad for Xbox joined me for Nat during Toten, Newbie Gaming joined me for Varrock, and Expert Fusion joined me for Shiranuma, and Xbox joined me for the Reese again. So the first time when you complete the campaign, you then obviously, once the end credits are done, you then instantly head to World at War Nat during Toten. Honestly, it's weird to think how this is where Zombies really did start, and I am going to go through the previous questions that we all did go through originally through these questions. So the first personal experience when Zombies was announced, honestly, through World at War, it was weird. Well, it wasn't really announced, it was secret, and honestly it just makes me wonder how, like, if we got like a big reveal saying, hey, we're adding this new game mode called Zombies, like, I don't know how it would work, man. It would just feel weird. But I like the way Treyarch done it. They made it secret, where when you complete the campaign, you got this cool ass game mode called World at War Zombies. And honestly, it was just really creepy playing at first on that during Toten and such. That during Toten was a small basic map with just the simple ray gun, Thompson, whatever you need. It's just that one simple map where you feel like you actually need to rebuild barriers on this map and just survive. There's obviously loads of spots like the training spot here, the help door, all kinds of stuff. And obviously there isn't really no Easter eggs. You've got the music Easter egg when you shoot all the barrels, sure, but apart from that, like, that's really it, to be honest. There's nothing really much I can really say. That Toten as a whole was really like good for the community. Just starting off basic, just a simple survival map, and honestly, like, people going for high rounds on this map is not specifically the World at War version. I remember someone got to round 2019 on this map, fam, or I think round 3000, which is fucking nuts, man. It really is nuts. So honestly, Nat had a lot to bring to the table. The storyline wise on this map, there was really nothing going for it. I don't know the backstory between this map. Obviously there was like some backstory with like the woods or something, I'm not really sure. But basically just Nat was just that one simple survival map that just started off Zombies. And that's what Zombies was really. It wasn't Easter eggs, it wasn't Easter egg speedruns, it wasn't high round speedruns. It was just simple survival. Obviously high round speedruns, like, it must have gone announced like in the future and such, yeah. But like, as of like right now, when World at War Nat was released, no one thought about speedrunning just a simple zombie survival map, you know. No one thought about it really when you think about it. So Nat really had a lot to bring to the table, honestly. It had the mystery box with the ray gun, the first ever wonder weapon introduced in Zombies. And honestly, Nat just had that weird, scary atmosphere to it. So yeah, Nat had a lot to bring to the table. Then later on in World at War, we got a big surprise. DLCs were already becoming a thing with multiplayer maps coming out every like 2 months. But with Call of Duty World at War Zombies become a popular thing within Natder Toon, we got a big surprise. We got Verrückt. Now Verrückt was DLC 1 for Call of Duty World at War Zombies, and this was the new addition to Zombies as a whole. It was in a mental asylum and it was really scary as shit. You got new additions like perks, Juggernog, which made your health go bigger instead of just getting 2 hits, Quick Revive, making you heal your teammates quicker, because in solo, as you know, Quick Revive would revive you, but obviously, because it was World at War, it didn't. Speed Cola would make your guns reload faster, Double Tap would shoot double the bullets, so yeah. And then it introduced traps as well, the electrical trap, and then it introduced power and stuff. And there was loads of cool stuff just within World at War Verrückt. Probably my favourite World at War Zombies map of all time. Moving on from that fact though, World at War Verrückt did definitely had a big stand up from Natder Toon. World at War Verrückt was just really that creepy vibe, and honestly it was difficult. Now honestly I like difficult maps, but World at War Verrückt done it super differently. World at War Verrückt made it so there's loads of tight spaces and such, and honestly with those tight spaces coming to the table, there was difficulty. A lot of difficulty. Now I can see some people saying this was harder than that, but you gotta realise that this, I just fucking died. So you gotta realise that this did have Juggernog and such. Next we have Shinonuma, the second DLC map, which was the first map to introduce the Ether story. Well, I wouldn't say the first, but the Ultimus crew. The Ultimus crew was a big part of Shinonuma, honestly, and it was just, from here on, it expanded to Darius, to Ascension, to whatever the fuck. It was amazing. Like, honestly, Shinonuma, and boys, someone got to around 10,000 on this map? That's bloody nuts. And honestly, Shinonuma is just that map to have fun on high rounds. And honestly, I'm just like really happy Shinonuma was a thing. This was the first map to ever introduce another wonder weapon called the Wonderwolf. An electrical wonder weapon that shot out a bolt of electricity which would link zombies together. And then in that total they would be stunned, and then for that they would die. So honestly, Shinonuma was a big treat. It had the original perks, Quick Revive, Juggernog, Double Tap and Speed Cola to go with it. And it also added in the zipline, and it added in one of the most fan favoured traps, the Flogger. The Flogger was one of the best traps in Zombies, and just Shinonuma as a whole, it was like really good. Had some backstory line with the Ultimus characters on why they were here, for like Richtofen's journal and such, on why like it was just really cool. There's really nothing much I could say about Shinonuma, and like this is what happened when like me and Expert were talking, like we were talking about how good the music Easter egg was, and boys, the music Easter egg, lads, like, oh my god, honestly, it was definitely amazing with the whole, like, it's probably one of the best music Easter egg songs in my opinion, honestly. Shinonuma was a big treat for the music Easter egg, and like, the trailer for the music Easter egg as well to go with it, that was honestly amazing, so big ups to Treyarch for that. Then we got the introduction to Pierre McCain, as you see right here. He had some link to him with Verrückt, because as you know, there's a hand within the power switch within Verrückt. Pierre McCain doesn't have a hand, it belongs to Pierre McCain. And Pierre McCain led within Shinonuma, so honestly, there's a lot of backstory between Shinonuma and Verrückt linked together. So yeah, Shinonuma is just a blast, man, to play, just either solo or high rounds. Honestly, playing it co-op, I don't know, but like playing it solo, it's fun, it can be fun. Just because like high rounds are particularly broken on Shinonuma personally. But either way, it is still like a relatively like just cool, simple map. Like I can see why people would hate it, because like the like where it's placed, like it's in a bloody it's in a goddamn swamp, so I can see why people like wouldn't like it and stuff. But like you've got what you need. You got the PPSH, you've got the Wonderwolf, you got the ray gun is here. It's like, it's all good. Just something about Shinonuma is just really special to me. I don't know, maybe that's just me. And then last but not least, DLC 3 for Call of Duty World at War Zombies was Darius. Probably one of the most fan favorited maps ever in Zombies, whether that be the World at War version, the Black Ops 1 version, or the Black Ops 3 version, the Giant. Honestly, Darius was a big treat. It brought back the Wonderwolf, brought in the introduction of teleporters. The Ultimus characters, like I said, they were important. Shinonuma, they're so much more important in Der Riese, and honestly, there was so much to hold in Der Riese. Like, honestly, it was a really fun map. Even though Shiranuma's high rounds were broken, Der Riese gave you that grind. It was difficult, it was broken, sure, but honestly, well, I wouldn't say it was difficult, but just compared to Shiranuma, I would say it's difficult. But honestly, man, just Der Riese as a whole would just be that map where you'd camp on the catwalk, have fun with friends and stuff. Der Riese was a big treat. This was the first map to ever introduce Pack-a-Punch as well, where it would upgrade your gun. It'd shoot like pinkish type of bullets, and it would just upgrade your gun with more ammo and more damage to the zombies, which is what we needed for Call of Duty Zombies. And honestly, just to think how World at War has evolved to bring into BO3, BO2, BO1, heck, even World War 2 or IW, it honestly brought in so much for Call of Duty Zombies as a whole in any Zombies game. And I just hope Black Ops Cold War can evolutionize good things like they did with World at War. So honestly, man, I am honestly like just happy with World at War as a whole, with how it brought out, and I died on round fucking 2. From the 4 episodes of Zombies Replay, going through all the World at War Zombies maps, I asked the guests at the end of the episode what they would rate the maps out of 10. As you know, there's 4 maps, and we all rated all the maps out of 10. So put 10, 10, 10, 10 together makes 40. So in total, for World at War Zombies, we're going to rate it out of 40. So in total, if we would put those numbers together, we'd actually get a 55 out of 40. So honestly, as weird as that sounds, World at War Zombies technically did super good. That's probably not going to make sense, but hey, the numbers are together, boys. The numbers are together. If I had to give like a World at War Zombies like as a whole, like out of 40, I would personally give it a 24 out of 40. Because honestly, just with like the whole, like where we are now in the BO3, BO4 and for the Warfare Evolution, there's so much like better stuff. Because of like the graphics, the Max Hamilton shit, it was all good. And honestly, World at War Zombies, it done so much for the future of zombies as a whole. So I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below, what would you guys rate it out of 40? Make sure to check out Too Bad for Xbox, Expert Fusion and Newbie Gaming in the description below for joining me throughout the World at War Zombies episodes. And honestly lads, thank you so much for the support you've shown on the channel and just this series. I know I haven't like uploaded it in a while just due to Call of Duty 2020 stuff. I'm back to school now. So yeah, but anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And if you guys did enjoy, please subscribe, leave a like, click the notification bell, always subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in its video live stream, boys. And goodbye!